Welcome back to Lego by the Book. Today I'm going to be building set 75268. Now fairly recently, I think, I had a video on a slightly chibi looking TIE fighter, and this is on that same area. This is a slightly chibi Snowspeeder in it. But it does include a Wedge Antilles figure, which I don't think I had a Wedge Antilles, which is a shame because he's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. He's also a snowtrooper. Can never have too many snowtroopers. But yeah, this is the 4+. So they're meant to be simpler sets, and so there's very large parts. But there are still some neat stuff in here, so I'm gonna build it. I have no idea who sent me this, but whoever you are, you're awesome. So, yeah, one big part, which is, I'm not sure what else you would use it for, which is why I never much cared for, really big parts. I always preferred smaller parts, because you can do more with them. Alright. Bag number the first one. Get out of that. You behave your stuff. Stop it. Flinging parts all over the place. Alright. We start by building Wedge. I got a chin strap and everything. Interesting. Okay. And he gets a blaster. And there he is. And he's very detailed. And I like that they've been increasing the detail. They've got print on the back and print on the legs and a lot more detail on the helmets and on the heads. He does have two faces. A scared face and a smiley face. Where as you can kind of see the face on the back because the helmet doesn't cover everything. But very cool. Very cool. Alright, we start with the thing. And they're telling us exactly what part and exactly where it goes on every step because it's meant for the little kiddies. For the kitty finkies. There's one dubious colored part that's probably going to get all covered up as per spec. There's a part you don't see very often. Oh! I've gone and gotten ahead of myself. I do like the cockpit panel. It is... I like that. Okay. There we go. That's how they're getting covered up. No, actually, that's a fair amount of good detailing there, plus black tooth gears. That's neat. Oh, 3 whole parts on this page. Just getting complicated. Alright. Okay, they do have the rear windscreen. They don't have the co-pilot. The set is too small for that level of detail, but they are giving us, vague resemblance. Well, that's a fairly... Okay, and they are giving us the rear gun, though it's... it should be lower, but whatever. Alright, give us some more detail. The engines. What next? Now we put in the seat. And to have a seat, very nice, very nice. More parts of the wing. Cover up that. Alright, okay. More detailing. I'm fairly impressed, I must say, with how small and simple they made this. It's not actually all that bad, really. What? Oh no! I used the wrong color. That one's supposed to be gray. There we go. Okay. What are we missing? There we go. Cover up those. Very good, very good. And finally, the cockpit. Is he just supposed to be, yep, just supposed to be holding his blaster while he's in there. Alright! And there is our chibi speeder. Doesn't have any kind of slope on the wings, because that would be far too complicated for something this simple, but yeah, simple little set that a little kid could build, and it still does very much resemble what it's supposed to be. You wouldn't have any difficulty figuring out, oh, yeah, it's supposed to be a Snowspeeder, just scaled down. Very cool. We have one spare part. Alright. Now, for the other bit. We've got a little, one of the gun turrets, as well as a speeder bike. Train? Alright, we start by building our Snowtrooper, who also has a lot more detail than they used to, and I appreciate that. He doesn't have a backpack. Interesting. He does have a blaster. Very cool. I always really liked the Snowtroopers for some reason. I had a couple of them as kids, and I like the look. Alright. There's that. Okay. Now, I assume, well, we build the speeder bike first. We'll see how it looks. They've done a lot of speeder bikes. Now, it's kind of interesting that they really like including white speeder bikes in Hoth sets. Now, unless there was a deleted scene or something that I am not aware of, I don't recall them ever showing us speeder bikes on Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back. Let me know if there's something I don't know about, because I would love to see it. I know, like, it's fairly well canoned that the AT-ATs had speeder bikes in them. I just don't remember us seeing them in the movie. Alright. You know, it's not bad, honestly. It's the detailing that they did with those parts actually came together to make a fairly nice looking little speeder bike. Alright. Alright, now we build the turret. A little bit of ice, you know, because it's Hoth. And it's always, it's an ice planet. Gotta have the ice. Oh, that's what that's all about. Okay, I was not expecting action features, which, I mean, if I looked at the box, it's right there. But I hadn't. I was unprepared. It turns out this is cooler than I thought. Alright, oh, I went to a little extra mile there to make that look a little bit better. That's cool. Oh, I got that backwards. Alright. Blaster. And then that goes there. Alright. Then we can load one of the red discs in the back here and pop the ice off. And when you push it through, blam! It shoots. Load in the back. Blam! Neat! That's actually pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I was not expecting the action feature. So, we have our little speeder, our simple speeder bike, our turret, and a little bit of ice cave. And there is, in fact, a little spot in the ice cave for putting his blaster, is what they show on the box. I'm not sure why you would encase your blaster in ice, but there it is. They give you 2 discs for shooting, though it'll, it's a common enough piece so you can definitely have plenty of ammo. So yeah, I am actually pleasantly surprised with this. I like the idea of simple sets, cheaper simple sets that you can give your kids, especially since it comes with really good minifigures. I mean, you do get a Snowtrooper and a Wedge Antilles, which I'm sure there's more Wedge Antilles out there, but I don't know that I had one. And like I said, he was always one of my favorite characters. I mean, both Death Stars. So, pretty cool. So, that was set 75268, just called Snowspeeder. And thank you for watching.